Here we go, game 2 action today against the visiting Gillette Silver Club. It's the 12UB Pee Wee Yellowstone, and B. Bridger Lee starting netminder. Kade Gibson carries this one up. He's tripped up, but Gillette spins it back the other direction. Now Schmidt playing him. Clancy McGonagle carrying it out through center ice. A shot, Gillette almost misdirected there on goal, but Lundvall will send it around the far boards. Gillette takes a shot from the point. That's blocked out front by Schmidt. Again, back to that far point. They'll dump it in back behind. Into the slot and denied by the defenders there. Tucker Baker will carry, or no, this is Kade Gibson. Carry that one out. Basinger here for Gillette will gain the zone. Drops it for number 88. He'll sneak through into the slot. Backhand shot. That goes wide right into the corner. Retrieved by Riley. Riley out there with speed. He's got Green. 2-on-1 chance here. Green going to the off wing, but Riley just loses that one. Puck still loose. Green had an open net there. Picked up by Perry. Perry will fire a shot that goes high and wide. Stepping up is D'Alessandro to keep that puck in the zone. Now does so again. Riley. Unable to keep that time, and here comes Gillette. They'll gain zone into the offensive territory here. Right out front, Hardesty will take a shot. That comes through. That is saved and covered by Lee. Just under 3 minutes into the game, score still tied up 0-0 with one shot for each team. McGonagle to take the draw. He's out there up front with Mushlock and Corso. It's Kolstad and Schmidt back on defense. There's a shot that's saved and covered. Whistle. I didn't see a goal. Yeah, that last one. It's not under. Oh, it did. The first one did. So it did? Yes. Apologies, I missed a goal here in this game. It is actually 1-0 Gillette. Going to be a penalty here. Delayed call. McGonagle trip. Should be 2 penalties coming here. That's sent in offside. They'll draw a whistle. One of the calls is going to be for interference. They should get a tripping call here as well. And yes, 2 guys going to the box. Hardesty and Vigil here for Gillette. And so it'll be a 5-on-3. 5-on-3 here for Yellowstone. Riley out there to take the draw. He's got Lundvall back behind him. McGonagle's out there, Perry, and I believe Williams, as they still are working out details. Now, both penalties go up on the board, minute and a half each. One over here for Perry on the far boards. Stepping up is 88. Held in here by McGonagle. He'll chip it forward. Williams now trying to get a shot off. He's contested. Riley will pick this one up, look to center. But skating it out is going to be Gillette. They'll push it back the other direction. It's going to come back for an icing here against Gillette. Offensive zone face-off for the Yeti. McGonagle to take this draw. He'll win it back. Oh, comes all the way outside the zone past Lundvall. He has to hustle. Get to it here. McGonagle now trying to create a rush back the other direction. He'll backhand one in. That's sticked up into the corner. Puck caroms off in front of the Gillette bench. Handled here by Perry. He'll swing it across to McGonagle. Lundvall punches it forward. Now picked up by D'Alessandro. 28 seconds remaining here on the power play. Oh, McGonagle backhands that and turns it over. It's going to create a rush here. Shorthanded chance for Gillette. That's defended. Now McGonagle, 16 seconds left on the two-man advantage. He's skating in with Gibson. McGonagle works to this side. Now back to the middle. Tripped up again. Riley will take a shot. McGonagle trying to misdirect there into the net. That goes into the far corner. Back to full strength is Gillette. No icing here. It'll be picked up by Gillette back behind Lee. There's a shot. Lee will glove this one. Draw here. Fed back for Hardesty. He'll take a shot from point there. Pad save, Lee. Reversed around the far boards. It'll be Schlenker first to it. He pushes it out, finds Riley. Riley works toward the outside in front of the benches. Feeds it across to the open Gibson, but that's mishandled at the blue line, and that leads to an offside here call here against Yellowstone. McGonagle, Green, Corso up front. Perry and Kolstad back on defense. Picked up by McGonagle. He gets around Hardesty. Now Green feeds it back to McGonagle. A little indecisive there. Need to just carry it into the zone. Comes back the other direction. Perry will handle it. He pushes it out and cleared. Dump back in. That's going to be offside here against Gillette. Draw controlled by Gillette into the zone. Shot from the left circle. Blocker save, Lee. Back around to the left point. Hardesty takes a shot. That's misdirected out front and finds its way past Lee, and that's going to be the second goal of the game here for Gillette. Blane Riley to take the draw out there with Mushlock and Williams. Fed over to Mushlock. The far sword. She'll chip it into the zone for Riley. Riley working into the slot. Backhand shot. Hopped up in the air by the goalie's glove there, but he hangs on. Now Riley to take the draw again. Williams and Mushlock, Lundvall and Schmidt back on defense. Draw is sent over here to the near boards. And it's going to be a checking call here coming against the Yeti. There's the whistle. Williams is going to go to the box, minute and a half for checking. And so penalty kill here now for Yellowstone. McGonagle taking the face-off. Wins it over for Lundvall, but cannot push it out of the zone. Back behind here. Lundvall sends it back to the point. Lamoureux for Gillette sends a shot in. That's misdirected wide by Schmidt. Another tough angle shot, hard one. Goes high and wide. And interference call now coming to Gillette. And so it'll be 4-on-4 hockey for the next minute. Number 50, Looney, going to the box. McGonagle steps in to take the draw on the 4-on-4. Out there with Riley, Perry, and Schmidt. Perry sends it across, just in front of McGonagle. He'll take a shot that's fired wide left. Riley trying to center, that goes off the net though, and just held in there by Schmidt. Now sent back to center ice. Riley poke checked off the puck there. Now picked up, sent back to Riley, but this is going to be, oh, they did not blow the whistle. Could have been an offside there. Gillette cutting into the slot. Perry comes up the puck though, sends it to the far half wall. Ooh. Collision there as McGonagle just sneaks through. Perry back behind Lee. He'll fire it around the near boards. Looking to outlet for McGonagle, and it gets out front. McGonagle is tripped by Hardesty. The call, backhand shot by Gibson, scores! And Yellowstone goes on the board. One back here, Kolstad will be first to it. She tries to turn it back out of the zone. Kept in, comes into the high slot. Now Tate for Gillette. He'll score it inside the left goal, and just like yesterday, Whenever Yellowstone scores, seems like seconds later, Gillette has an answer. Into the zone again. Now carrying it out here. Riley trying to get around. Poke checked off the puck though. Back comes Gillette the other direction. Hardesty here from the point. He's always going to shoot. Kolstad challenge there. She's taking off the puck. That's saved and held by Lee. Late whistled. Crossing pass here. Almost goes 5-hole, but Lee able to fend it off. Now over to the near boards. Sent up here and out of the zone by Corso. He'll challenge it himself. Held up though there and dumped back in, now out. Neutral ice, Vigil will pick it up. Gets around one, right into the low slot. And he'll bury it, top right. One forward here by Gillette. And again, they'll carry it in. Another shot, that's off the face mask for Lee, and then rebound attempt goes wide right. Delayed call here coming to Gillette. Now touched up. It's going to be a slashing call. Number 85 going to the box. Minute and a half for slashing. Riley to take this draw. Out there with Mushlock and Williams up front. Hardesty will carry this one into the outside, looks to center across. That's intercepted by Riley. Riley pushes it up the far boards for Mushlock. It's just past her. Back down low. Perry will tie his man up. Now Riley. Riley's taken out. There's a shot. Lee will save and hang on. Still Riley, Williams, and Mushlock up front. Mushlock goes to challenge the point. That's a shot in, pad save, Lee. Over here to the near boards, this one comes. Williams tries to get it across the middle. Gets dumped back in, and offside call here against Gillette. Line change for both teams. Still 41 seconds remaining on the power play for Yellowstone. No shots on the power play yet. Schmidt here will play it out of the zone, back to center ice. Carried in offside again by Gillette. Draw is one back by Yellowstone, but Schmidt will play it up into the Yellowstone bench, just making sure his coaches are awake. McGonagle to take the draw. There's a shot that goes wide left. Schlenker now trying to play it around the far boards. It comes right out into the slot though for Tate. Now Kade Gibson trying to pick up speed to the outside, now working to the inside. Back out of the zone and having to hold up is Schmidt to stay onside, does so. But stolen here by Gillette. They'll come in trying to get a rush. Shot there is saved. Back to the high slot though. Gillette still has it alive down there. 44 seconds. They're back to full strength now as well. Picked up by McGonagle. 40 seconds to play. Looks like he's having trouble with his edges out there. Kade Gibson picks this one up. He'll take a shot. That's saved. Trying to get it inside, just inside that left post. Kolstad back to it. And there's going to be a penalty called here right at the end. It's a hooking call. Going to be charged to Gillette as time expires, and so it'll be a power play as the next period begins. But after one period, it's Gillette up 4-1. Here we go, start of the second period. It'll be McGonagle, Riley, and Gibson starting out up front. Schmidt here and Perry on back end. McGonagle tries to pick this one up. Comes through center ice. Now into the zone. McGonagle to the outside. Now working into the slot. He's poke checked off the puck, sent back to the point. Perry will send it in deeper. Finds Riley there, backhand chance. Now Riley trying to sneak around for the wraparound. That one goes all the way through the crease into the far corner. Held in here by Perry, but then iced by Gillette. That'll draw a whistle. And we'll get the draw back in the offensive zone, far face-off. McGonagle to take the draw. Back to the point. Perry and Riley dump it in. Riley sends it toward the net, and he's going to score from the blue line. Power play goal for Yellowstone, and they get their second goal of the game. Draw here controlled by Yellowstone, sent back to McGonagle. McGonagle gets through the center, now into the zone. Take a shot, that's blocked by the defenseman up front. Perry and Lundvall back on defense. Puck comes right into the slot, backhand shot. That goes through, saved by Lee. Out of the zone. Back here to center ice. It'll be picked up by Gillette, number 88. Gillette controlling here in their zone. Along the near boards, Lundvall steps into forecheck, but they push it out. Gaining the zone, taking off the puck. Riley will get to it. Riley loses it now. Looney dumps it in deep for Gillette. Back behind, Kara Kolstad picks it up. Cards it around for Riley, but he'll lose it again there, and there's a shot in. That's saved by Lee. Oh, skating it out through the middle is Riley, or actually, yes, Riley. Dangerous territory there. They'll send one toward the net that goes off the outside. Puck now controlled by Hardesty for Gillette. Through center circle, now into the zone. He's got a break chance. Fires it far side. Lee saves with the left pad. Over to the far half wall. Gillette centers again, nobody home. Paired by Riley, looking to get some speed and around the outside. Or actually, that's Schmidt. Schmidt feeds it across for McGonagle. Mushlock now, she'll turn it back the other direction. Offside call here against Gillette. Puck back in play. One back by Gillette. They'll go D to D, and Hardesty will skate it forward. Into the zone, onside, through the middle. Hardesty poke checked off by Perry into the corner. That's a cross. Perry clears it out again. Back to the right point. Just held in there. Gets through everybody. Nobody wants the puck here. And Riley will carry it in deep for some reason. Pushing it up for Gibson. Riley with the back check, steal, and he'll gain the zone. He's in there with 2 defenders, though. He'll delay. Takes a spinning shot that goes wide right into the corner. Kade Gibson will be first to it here. He'll take a shot across for Riley. Good idea. As Gibson looked up and found Riley. Riley now trying to usher one back toward the center for Gibson. That's cleared out back to center. Controlled here by Perry. Perry in front of the Gillette bench now. He'll lift it up. Looking for Green. Green and McGonagle working in front of the Yellowstone bench. Green sends one out to the center. It comes on to Gibson's stick. Now the high slot, working to the right circle. Gibson trying to get around to the outside. He's delayed into the corner. Pushing it back to the center. McGonagle stepping over, trying to play that one. Clearing the zone is Gillette, but McGonagle will turn it right back in. With speed, McGonagle takes a shot. That's way high over the crossbar. D'Alessandro and Gibson battling here. Puck ushered back to center ice. Played by Tate for Gillette. Perry avoids a collision, and they're going to blow the whistle as an injured Gillette player, looks like number 10, in some pain down at the inboards here. Hopefully this young man's okay. He'll make it back to his feet. Looks like he's holding his left shoulder. Helped off with the aid of a teammate and his coach. And that is Tate for Gillette. Draw will stay in Yellowstone territory. It'll come to Lee's right. It'll be taken by McGonagle. It's one back by Gillette, but now controlled by McGonagle. He'll push it out. At the point, no, held in there by Vigil. He'll take a shot. That comes in on Lee. Lee sees it all the way, finds it in the glove, and hangs on. Shot comes in on Lee. Pad save, and he'll hang on again. They'll reset, taking face off from the same spot they did a moment ago. Back in play, one by Gillette. Shell will fire it across to 88, his defensive partner there. Dumping it in down low. 85 will play it. Tripped up is McGonagle. No call on that. Fed back to the point. There's a long, hard shot. Redirected attempt. Goes up into the high glass. Centered into the slot by Gillette. Now over into the far half wall. Take a shot there that comes in front of Lee. Now another one that misses wide left. Back out in front. Up and over, Gillette flips it up in the air. Back out of the zone, Green trying to push it forward. Gillette in offside. Draw here, taken by Riley. It's one back into Perry's hands. Perry will send it over to the near boards. Williams, and now Riley will pick it up. Dumping it in is Blane Riley. He'll chase it around himself to the other side of the ice. Taken from him though. There's a shot that goes high. Shell will keep it in for Gillette. Back behind Lee, played by Perry. Perry sends it over to the near boards. Coming over there is Williams. There's going to be a shot. Left hash, blocked out front by Perry. Shot comes in, that'll be covered by Lee. Hardesty here for Gillette. He'll take a shot, high slot that misses wide left. Now Kolstad, try to play it up out of the zone, looking for pass for Gibson, but that does not get through traffic. Hardesty carrying it back in. He'll take another shot. Lee finds that one into the glove and hangs on. McGonagle for the face-off. Sent back in. D'Alessandro, now Schmidt plays it back behind. Gibson coming away with this one. Gibson trying to feed across, intercepted by Hardesty. Hardesty looking to create a break. He'll send one in. That's saved and covered by Lee. Coming up on 5 minutes to play. That face-off is won by Gillette. Hardesty here near point. He'll take a shot that misses wide right. Saved by Lee. Sent into the middle, but Green intercepts that pass. Cannot turn it out though. It'll be Hardesty taking another shot. Saved by Lee. Comes to his feet, cleared out of there. Another shot. Riley will try to pick this one up. He misses it though. Vigil centers right out front. D'Alessandro gets a stick on it, and then Lee covers. Lots of traffic and opportunities out front here being created by Gillette. Face-off won by Gillette. Back to the point. They'll take a shot from there. Back behind now. Sent around the near boards. So this will get past Williams. Held in by Shell. Centers right for Looney, right out front. And again, sliding over and defending that one is Lee. High stick. Yeah, that was played with a high stick. They'll see it and they'll take it all the way the length of the ice. McGonagle to take the face-off. Mushlock to his left, Williams to his right. It's Perry and Lundvall back on defense. Mushlock steps up. She tries to feed one across to Williams. Another centering attempt there by Mushlock. Comes all the way back to Perry. He'll take a shot that goes off the face mask of the goalie. Lundvall here, shoots one off the shin pad, fed over to Mushlock. Back out to center ice, Perry will be first to it. Number 88 on a break chance, he'll take a shot. That's saved by Lee into the corner. Riley here playing in the corner at his feet, trying to dig it out. Pushed forward here. Taking a shot is Gillette, and Looney will pick it up for them back behind the goal line. Pushing it back to the point for Shell. Shell plays it across. There's a shot. Blocked out front. McGonagle scoops it up. Another shot. Perry trying to play that one in front of his goalie. Should not do that. Riley finds Gibson, outlet, back to the middle. Gibson pushes it ahead, trying to create a break. Kade Gibson, he'll take a shot. That's saved, drops right down in front of the goal. Sent out to center, off of Kolstad's tip. It's tipped, Schmidt tries to turn it back out of the zone, does come out. Now Gibson will pick it up. Leaves it for Riley. Little 2-on-1 chance. Gibson hangs up to stay onside. Riley now skating right toward the net. He'll take a shot, pad save. Dumped in here, Kolstad will play it back behind the goal line, leaves it for Schmidt now in the corner. Pushed up for Schlenker, goes back deep. Schmidt here, looking for Gibson, that's gonna miss him, and this is gonna come back for an icing. Actually, they'll probably waive it. Icing is waived. Now under a minute to play in the hockey, or in the second period. Kolstad back with a nice defensive play. Shot goes off the left post. Fed back to Hardesty, tips it back in lower. That one comes in on Lee, he sees it, saves it, and hangs on. Yellowstone seems to have settled in and found something here. They're getting some good aggressive play here in the second period as it winds down and almost comes to a close. They'll win this one back. Hardesty holds on to it though at the point. Now turn back to center. Final 20 seconds of the period. Intercepted here by McGonagle, but now Corso gets back onside. This is going to be dumped. They'll say no icing. Settled by Lee. Picked up by Lundvall. He'll fire it off the near glass, looking for Corso up top. Hardesty marching right down. He'll leave it in the high slot, and that time will expire before the shot. And after 2 periods, Gillette up on top, 4-2. They did not score, though, in that second period. I think the only goal was Yellowstone. So we can build on that good play we saw during the second period. Both offensively and defensively, we can get back into this hockey game. Here we go, final period action. Starting will be McGonagle, Gibson, Green. Up front with D'Alessandro and Schmidt back on defense. McGonagle controls here, skates around the center circle. Now he'll gain the zone, looking to the far side. Hardesty picks up the puck here for Gillette. Held in by D'Alessandro. Tripping call coming here to Yellowstone. Looks like it's going to be on D'Alessandro. So Gillette will have a power play for the next minute and a half. Hardesty here, he'll take a shot. Sent cross ice, Schmidt will get to it, tries to force it out. Gibson tries to help, now back to center. Picked up by Riley, he's tripped. Riley will come up with the puck here. Challenged by Hardesty, he'll send it up off the boards right in front of Yellowstone's bench. Back into Gillette territory, but they will control. Gibson comes in on the forecheck, comes up with a steal. Kade Gibson buries it! And that is why you forecheck in hockey, good things happen. Kade Gibson stepping up, making the most of his opportunity, brings this hockey game within 1 goal. Short-handed, might I add. Gibson will swing over to take the draw. Riley to his left. Perry and Schmidt back on defense. And they've just breathed some life back into this building with that one. Hardesty wins the draw. He'll carry it forward. Sent across, Riley. Now into the slot. See if we can avoid the quick answer here by Gillette that we've seen so many times before. 37 seconds remaining to kill off the power play. This is sent through. Kade Gibson works in the far corner now. He'll delay there. Oh, he sends an errant pass right out front though. Lee saves it with the left pad. Unable to push it out of the zone is Riley. It's sent back in wide right. Number 88, Schmidt will pick it up. No, he'll overskate. Schmidt turns it toward the middle. Riley first to it. He'll play it and be able to carry it out. Blane Riley gets around one. 2-on-1 chance here. Gibson on the far side, fed across. Kade Gibson, another draw opportunity. Oh, he shoots, and that's saved by the glove. Kolstad steps up to hold this one in. Now McGonagle, back to center. Full strength for Yeti. Into the slot. There's a shot, and that beats Lee glove side, just inside the post, and again, Gillette does come up with an answer and widens the lead back to 2. Kolstad intercepts this one. Kara Kolstad will delay here in the corner, sends it up the far boards. That's intercepted. Sent back in down deep by Gillette. Lundvall is challenging. Fed back here to the near point. Number 88 dodges one. Now picked up by McGonagle, but he'll lose it. Oh, and there's a point-blank shot. Bridger Lee with a beautiful glove save. Looks like Williams going to the box. It's going to be a power play here for Gillette. I believe the call was slashing. Puck back in play. Shell will take a shot. Goes wide left. Back behind, picked up by Lundvall. Kase Lundvall sends one out front. Schmidt tries to push it back out of the zone, but held in by 88. Skates into the slot. Now takes a shot left hash. That goes high into the glass behind. Scooped up here by Corso. Trying to find Riley, but now picked up by Riley. Has one man to beat. He'll take a shot. That's saved. Rebound there, far side. Now comes back to Riley. Riley, oh, looking for Corso there, camped out here on the near side. Another shot, back door there. Corso fires one, that's saved. Riley's there. Good opportunities. Seems like we're playing some of our better hockey shorthanded at the moment. A stampede of small children run by. Riley again for Corso, just camped on the backside. He'll hammer at it a few times, and that is saved. Corso knows where to be. McGonagle here, taking the draw. It's one back, and Hardesty's going to get a draw. The other direction. Breakaway for Hardesty. Lee steps up big and is able to get the save. Sent back behind. Kolstad back there as well as Schlenker. That comes out of the zone. Back to center ice. And Stepping up to forecheck is Gibson. He'll create the quick pass and the turnover by McGonagle. McGonagle back behind. He's tripped up. Schlenker will pick it up in the corner, try to hold it in down low. Just held in by D'Alessandro, but no other Yeti in the area. Back to center. Kolstad is going to be challenged here by Hardesty. And Hardesty gets a backhand goal, far side. Draws one back for Schmidt. He'll carry it forward, chips it up ahead. Sticked over into the corner by the netminder. Schmidt first to it. Tries to skate it right back into the slot. Dives, puck is loose. Picked up. McGonagle trips up the Gillette player. Held in here by Lundvall. Shot off the outside of the net by Gibson. Backhand attempt. It's right beneath the goalie, and he'll stay put, and that'll draw the whistle. Riley, Green, Mushlock up front. Lundvall and Schmidt back on defense. Riley to take the draw. One back by Riley, tries to push it to Lundvall. He'll hold it in there and twice. Now it's at Green's feet. Feeds it over, that's behind Mushlock. She'll go into the corner to chase for it. Offside here against Gillette. Riley for the draw again. One back for Lundvall. He pushes it out, comes to Riley. Riley tries to tap it ahead. Puts it in deep. Green and Mushlock out there. Sends it across for Mushlock! Back door! Another shot in there. That save, no rebound. Mushlock was prowling on the backside looking for one. McGonagle settles in for the face-off. That's one. Hardesty's going to create another breakaway. Just allowing him behind. And he will go forehand to backhand, beating Lee. Looks like goalie change here as Tucker Baker checks in at netminder. Offside call here against Gillette. We'll get a draw just outside the zone. McGonagle here, picks it up center ice, he's poke checked off. Back in comes Basinger here for Gillette. Basinger checks McGonagle, and that's going to get a call checking. As Basinger will go to the box. Minute and a half. Kade Gibson to take the draw. He's tied up. Now comes to Schlenker. He'll put it in deep and chase himself along the far side. Now Blane Riley. Back for D'Alessandro. Dumps it for Gibson. One-time attempt. That's well wide to the right. Shell into the corner now. Held in by Schmidt. He'll lift it into the near corner here. Schmidt pinches up to hold that in. Now to Schlenker. Kade Gibson, he'll take a shot. Does not get through traffic. Riley's down there. Gibson again trying to feed it across to the open Riley. Gibson controls here, center ice. Now right back into the zone. Fed up here for Looney up ahead. Schmidt able to get back and get the turnover. Schmidt pushing it up for Riley into the zone. Gibson here on the near side. Riley will take the shot and score! Power play goal, Blane Riley. McGonagle, Green, and Corso up front. Kolstad and Lundvall back on defense. McGonagle takes the face-off. Wins it back, and he'll control himself. Tries to feed it across for Green, just out of her reach, goes into the corner here. Corso trying to hustle up to get there, but he's beaten to the puck by Gillette. Hardesty for Gillette. Scored their last few goals. Comes to Green right in the high slot. Cannot unload though. McGonagle will pick it up. He'll take a shot. That misses wide left. Lundvall stepping up to keep it in. He'll take a shot and then a big collision there. Hardesty's going to get behind the defense again. Good defensive stick by Lundvall, and then that's lifted high and up over by Vigil for Gillette. He'll control behind the net, trying to send it up and over. Hardesty pinching up here. Now controlled by McGonagle. He'll evade one defender, evade two. One left to beat. He beats him. Now McGonagle on a break. He's back checked, but he's in there. He'll take a shot that goes high. Tripped up. Green feeds it back for Riley. Now back Schmidt here, high slot. He'll take a shot that's wide left. Three and a half minutes to play here in the hockey game. Schmidt takes a shot that goes off the face mask. He'll follow it. And a bit of a tussle there at the net. Looks like McGonagle and Riley going into the box for Yellowstone, and just one guy for... I saw one roughing call. Let's see here. No, they are both going to the box. Referee Baker trying to figure this one out. But it looks like it's going to be 4-on-3 hockey in favor of Gillette when all the dust settles here. We'll see. So it'll be 5-on-4 actually, offsetting penalties there for 2 men and then an extra man in the box for Yellowstone. Didn't get all the calls. I saw one roughing call against Yellowstone. All right, Mushlock steps in to take the draw. She's out there with Green up front. Feathered back here, held into the zone. Now Green. Tried to get up into the slot. Lana Green feeds her way through. Mushlock camped out front. Green still battling down low in that far corner. Mushlock challenging here now. Getting around the outsides, number 88 for Gillette. Stepping up is Green. She'll tie it up here on the boards, supported there by Mushlock. Mushlock dumps it in deep. Chasing after it here. That one sent right across the crease into the corner. 30 seconds left on the one-man advantage for Gillette. This one gets past Schlenker. Should be no ice here. Holding it in is D'Alessandro, but only momentarily. One final charge here on the power play. That shot's blocked out front. Ooh, and then awkwardly into the board, and that's gonna bring a stoppage in play as Yellowstone player clutching his knee over there. Back to his feet is Schlenker. Able to get off the ice under his own power. Here we go, under 2 minutes to play in the hockey game. Draw is won by Gillette. They'll take a shot that goes off their own player. Now into the slot though. They'll pick it up and feed it inside that left side of the goal. Beating Baker. Kolstad here carries it back behind. She'll reverse to go the other way. Puck still back behind Baker. Now brought out of there. Lundvall will overskate the puck though. Gets it back. Kolstad first back to it. She'll delay in the corner. Hardesty will intercept. Back out to the point. This is going to come to center ice. Now under a minute to play in the hockey game. Blane Riley gets the puck here. He's poke checked off by Hardesty. Back for Kolstad. Hardesty gets through her. And another break for Hardesty. And another goal. Riley out there with Mushlock and Green. Schmidt is tripped up, and Gillette carries it in. Clock is not running. And the time expires. Gillette getting the better of it, 10-4, but I gotta tell you, this Yellowstone Yeti club should hold their heads high. They're a much younger, smaller team, and they played extremely well today, especially from the second period on. Held their own. So that concludes their weekend of hockey. We've got a 19U girls game coming up following this. Hope you enjoy the rest of your Sunday.